What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. I have an idea I want to try. Let's make a Murphy door. You know, a hidden door that leads to a hidden room. For this project, we are using foam board. However, you could always cut and cover cardboard instead. I start by cutting a 13 by 15 inch rectangle. I use an X-Acto knife to cut through the board to make my wall. And of course, you can adjust the size of your rectangle to fit your space. Now we just have to decide where we want our hidden door to be. I'm drawing mine 3 inches from the edge. I lightly sketch a rectangle that is 1 inch from the top and 1 inch from the bottom. And I'm making my door 4 inches wide. Cut it out, take some of the leftover foam board. I'm going to cut another rectangle that goes from the side and a little past the cutout. For me, that is 7¼ inch. I cut it to 13 inches tall. Let's place the board underneath the first wall, lining up the edges. Trace around the inside of the cutout. I cut 1½ by 13 inch strips. Take the foam board where we traced the cutout. Place one of the strips right by the line. Draw a line on the other side of the foam board. Score on the line, being careful not to cut all the way through. I scored my line a little past, and I think it'll be okay. Bend it so it can now swing back and forth. And when I place it behind the cutout, we should be able to just push it open. Okay, let's take those strips, using a little hot glue, glue 2 around the sketch of the cutout. Actually, before I glue down this side, I cut a few at 4 inches, lightly sketch a few lines going across. Taking into account the width of the foam board, mine are 2 inches apart. Glue the smaller pieces in place, then glue on the side. I cut a 3/4 inch piece of foam board for the bottom and the top to close it off and make it look like a bookcase. Take the last 2 long boards and glue them on the side. I added a small piece to the top and bottom as well to close them off. I'm left with a little gap in the center, and the wall can easily bend. Take the wall with the cutout, glue it to the small rectangular box just on the side, making sure the bookcase can still move freely. Let's stand it up, and you can totally see inside. Can we close it? Yeah. It doesn't stay closed though. This is the back of the wall. I think I can take a piece of foam board and place it right next to the bookcase to create a little tension, and then we can just open it and then push it back down. So you do have to push this over a little, but it seems to work. You could always go with magnets instead, but I have the foam board, so that's what I'm using. And let's give this side of the wall a little more strength. I cut 3 pieces of foam board to 1½ by 13 inches, glue them together to make a little platform. I cover it with a printable that looks like stones. I add a wood grain scrapbook paper to the wall. I cover the back of the bookcase as well. Let's cover a few 3/4 inch strips of leftover foam board to make beams. I glue the stone column onto the side. Let's add our wooden beams, placing one right next to the bookcase. I add a few more pieces going across to really sell the idea that we're inside the walls of the house. Yeah, I think that works. On the other side, we can leave it as is or cover the walls with scrapbook paper, take leftover strips of foam board and glue them around the cutout to frame the bookcase. And I'm taking some of my foam board just a little over the edge to make sure everything looks nice and neat. Completing our new wall that has a bookcase with a secret door. This wall was made with 1 piece of foam board that measured 20 by 30 inches. I have a few scraps left, and I got this scrapbook paper at Michael's that looks like picture frames with little works of art and gold foiling. I carefully cut out a few, glue them onto scraps of foam board, trim off the excess foam board. I place a little poster putty on the back, then add them to the wall and the bookcase. I'm placing putty on everything going on the bookcase so it doesn't go flying every time we open the door. But now we need more stuff to go on the bookcase. We can bring over a few plants that we made in a recent video, like in our Versus video, where we compared Make It Mini Botanicals and Mini Brands Create Garden, as well as a few DIYs. I place a little putty on the bottom and add them to the shelves. How about a few Mini Brands books? Since it is a bookshelf and all, I have a little box of emergency Mini Brands in case I want to throw a couple in a video. So I don't know if these have bookcases or not. They could be older. You know, the little shelving units. I'm hoping they're the older ones. I guess I could have checked the date, but we need the older ones because we need more books. I got 4 bags and no shelving unit, so yeah, this is one of the older ones. Oh, hello, brother. This is a double for me, but that's okay, because now I won't mind if it's attached to the wall. The next one is reminders of him and a bookmark. Then we have Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. It totally goes with our color palette. And the last one is Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy. Let's try one more. Again, we have 4 bags. And the first one is... Really, Stefan? Again? The second one is Bunnicula. Then we have Clueless. Okay. And the last one is Diary of a Wimpy Kid and a bookmark. If you're feeling crafty, we can always make the books ourselves. We have quite a few free printables on the blog. We also have a few covers for Mini Brands doubles. Once decorated, we can bring over another room that we've made, like our little Wednesday backdrop. Bring the wall with the hidden door in front, so when we push open the bookcase, we can see a hidden room, which I think is a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us while we made a Murphy door, a hidden door leading to a secret room. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Follow us on Fanbase, Instagram, and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!